Vikkie Lee is a builder, a DIYer, a home remodeler, a woodworker, a carpenter, a food blogger, an author. She started her YouTube channel, The Carpenter's Daughter, on February 19, 2015, and since then has posted 250 videos showing how to build all kinds of stuff, including various structures from doghouses to full-size sheds and storage units. Vikkie, I think at this point, you could probably build a shed in your sleep, don't you think? You're kind of the queen of sheds. How many sheds have you made?
I've made a total of 4 now, but that's not including the small mini things. Like, I classify the doghouse as a mini shed.
It is.
That was a little starter and like a shed chest box.
Besides building lots of sheds, well, at least 4 and other things, Vikkie's got videos on how to make gates, how to build a fence, tear out a chimney, lay bricks, build walls, install countertops, install cabinets, upcycle furniture, install window blinds, make a driveway, build a patio. The list goes on and on. But most recently, she's bought a 57-foot narrowboat that she's fixing up. I can't wait to learn more about this. There seems to be really no limit to the types of projects that Vikkie will tackle and share with the world on her YouTube channel and blog. Watching her and her channel evolve is pretty inspiring for viewers at any skill level. And although Vikkie, and I know that your brand is The Carpenter's Daughter, but I think it's pretty clear that you're solidly Vikkie Lee, the Carpenter. Hey, Vikkie, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
That kind of sums up your channel. There's like nothing you won't take on, though, is there?
I always want to keep learning and push myself out of my comfort zone, because I know that deep down I'm quite lazy. And 5 years ago, in fact, when I look at the holiday pictures of when we went to Scotland in the camper van, like my younger self, and I'll look at myself thinking, she knew nothing. She didn't know how to lay this or... Yeah. And I do feel proud of the... I like the idea of being more independent, because when me and my husband had bought a house that needed renovating in the Midlands, we didn't know anyone in the area. So one of the things that I thought was, well, my parents, well, both of our parents, my husband's parents were in construction and logistics and groundworks, and my dad's a woodworker, but they weren't very close. So I kept having to give them a ring or rely on YouTube videos. And I used to think, if something happened to my husband, I'm here on my own, and I want to know how to fix a leaky pipe. So I suppose, although I'm called the Carpenter's Daughter, I like the idea of I've just seen them just get on with stuff. So it's not necessarily just about woodworking. I found like a patio video do a lot better than my woodworking videos. But there's only one patio that you can do.
But your most popular video is a fence that you made using the concrete posts with the slide-in pieces. That looked great. Are you happy with the way that turned out?
I hated that.
You hated the project, or you hated the video, or what?
Almost everything, because
and it's your most popular one.
yeah. And that just goes to show you don't have to be perfect. I would have loved to go back, rip it all out, start again, dig the holes deeper, but with concrete you just can't do it.
So I think you might be kind of taking up automotive refinishing. Is it? Oh no, wait, you're not going to do automotive refinishing.
No. That was oh God,
I just saw that video. I think you
coaster.
just posted it yesterday, and it was really funny. I was just like, I felt for you.
Hated that. So I've got a red Mini, and the lacquer, or the clear coat on it, it had peeled quite soon after we bought our first pressure washer. Somebody said that it wasn't a pressure washer issue, but I've also read that if you get too close with a pressure washer, it can break the clear coat and it starts to peel. So I got a quote for £300 to try and fix the clear coat, but they wouldn't take it down to bare metal, and they couldn't guarantee that that would be the end of it. he actually said something like, you'll probably get some more peeling elsewhere. So I thought, I don't really want to be paying that. So I should have really rung around for more quotes. I just left it as it is.
You're like, challenge accepted.
Yeah. I'm not a car fanatic. My car's 11 years old. If I drove around in an old banger, it wouldn't upset me. I certainly wouldn't be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed if I got a big drip mark on the front, which I did. But yeah, I tried to gently sand it back, following loads of different techniques. But I couldn't find the ultimate video, really, when I look back. There wasn't an ultimate video of this could go wrong, don't do this, or this is how you do it. So you've got to watch tons of videos for that particular thing, I think. Anyway, so I'm gently sanding with, well, I started off with 600 grit, which is what somebody had recommended, and I can probably hear people that, no, it's just too coarse.
See, I wouldn't know. I would have no clue. I don't know anything about car finishes. I just know that wouldn't be something I would take on, definitely.
Yeah. Well, you see these videos and you think, oh, that looks encouraging, that worked. Just leave it alone. Just don't.
Oh my God. So you ended up having to take the thing and get it professionally done anyway, though, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But it was kind of like a fallback, right? Because you knew, well, it sort of makes sense. It's like, well, I might as well just try it. At least I know I can take it and get it professionally done if it doesn't work out.
But then you're adding £100 onto the final price.
Oh,
Something that I wish I'd put in that video is filming me at the auto body shop and said, my husband did it. And didn't just look at the camera.
Oh, that would have been funny, yeah. Tell an average American like me, what is a narrowboat?
They're not very wide. Let's just say just over 6 foot wide. So yes, they're narrow. But you can have a barge, which is a wide beam, which is bigger. This one's 57 foot long, and it's great. You've got a little kitchen. Right next to me is my little dining table. I built a desk, actually, a pull-out desk, which is what the laptop's on.
And do you have a lot of work to do to that? You know, you're kind of restoring parts of it and kind of fixing it up a bit.
Well, when we bought it, when we were buying it, I didn't really want something to do up. This was my sanctuary to get away from DIY. But when we first looked at it, we realised, oh, the windows look like they're leaking, and there were various little bits. You know, when you put an offer in and then you go back to check a property or whatever. So there's been bits and bobs. There's not a lot to do, but we want to put build a spice rack. Where the wall is here, just under here, there's a recess, and it's called the gunnels storage. So outside, the gunnels you can walk along the boat while the boat is moving. But there's a lot of dead space there, which is why I put a desk here on the opposite side. But I wouldn't mind putting some shelving there or cabinets, which you can do all sorts of things. You know, I used to say I don't really enjoy learning. That's the struggle part. But when you get to the end, that is the best. That's just the best adrenaline rush. Seeing, wow, I did that. From when I did my own tiling in my kitchen at the last place, I've never done anything like that before. It took me on and off 2 weeks because I was still doing a full-time job, and the kitchen we couldn't really cook in the kitchen. It was a mess for 2 weeks, but I slowly learned from YouTube videos. And then when you look back, that was a big turning point for me, actually. Looking back at the old photos and I realised, wow, I didn't realise the kitchen looked that bad. Because you completely forget it once it's transformed. Yeah. And then that inspired me to, I want to try doing my own decking. Then I want to try doing my own patio. And you just get curious, what else can I do?